Hey, Jim Padilla here again with Gain the Edge. We're getting closer to that appointment. Can't wait to talk to you. Inc. magazine published a study a couple of years ago that 68% of companies in America are working with non-professionally trained salespeople. 68%. Astonishing number. While at the same time, less than 25% of American companies employ a full-time sales trainer. Now, when you do the math on those two numbers, it leaves a scary void. And what that really means in layman's terms is we're using people who aren't ideally suited for sales. We're mostly using people who have to sell as opposed to people who love to sell. If you're working with client care doing sales, coaches doing sales, family members, team members, because we want to get more revenue from whatever bodies that are there, it's not a bad solution. It's just not the best solution. And if you're training them with a sales manager, that's also another risky proposition because most sales managers are sales managers because they survived to it, not because they aspired to it. And they're good at what they do, but their primary core is to help manage the sales process, not to train. What we have for you is we want you to embrace the idea of having a full-time sales trainer with fully trained, full-time trained sales professionals who love to sell, not have to sell. And then you no longer have to worry about how to allocate sales strategy. You simply have to come up with the ideas and we collaborate. We implement sales strategy together and then we go to town putting the right people in place, whether it's to support your launch, your high volume launch, or your smaller internal launch, or your high ticket sales with our professionally trained high ticket people, or just your ongoing everyday evergreen process. You no longer have to worry about that. That's something that we would take care of for you. So we'll talk more about that in detail, but just start embracing that. What does that feel like to know that that possibility exists and that things can completely change for you and you no longer have to be part of that statistic? We'll talk to you soon. Can't wait.